One thing you have to respect about Drew McIntyre is his unshakable confidence. Every time he heads to the ring, he does so knowing he's got all the courage and strength he needs to win the match.
It's an attitude that served him well and maybe the ticket to him grabbing another win here.
And he's facing off against Rey Mysterio, a competitor who is known to bring the fight with a lot of heart. You find out real quick that Rey is tough to keep down.
Mysterio shows no fear and has a larger shadow than his stature would determine. But there are a lot of people in the locker room who wanted to be the one to say, I brought down the biggest little man in WWE.
He's lost some of his wind now. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
Ready, drop kick. Stop. We all know that Drew McIntyre has that Claymore kick locked and loaded, so here's a pro tip for his opponent. Attack the base. If you don't find ways to limit the Claymore's power, it's all over.
Thanks for sharing your wisdom, Corey, and I agree. At the very least, you need to wear Drew out so he can't throw his full force behind the Claymore.
And here comes the biggest little man in the history of WWE, Rey Mysterio. This is classic.
Oh, and that was a short-lived comeback attempt. Continued attacks from Rey Mysterio.
This is exactly what we talked about earlier. He's wearing down Drew's base, and that may weaken the Claymore.
Stiff kick. Double stomp.
He may be in a bad way here.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes himself to.
McIntyre counters with power.
Series of reversals. And responds with a counter of their own.
Stiff punch.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Kicks out before the 2 count.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
What a shot!
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
From the top.
Mysterio with great evasion.
And Rey now with springboard frog splash.
That might knock McIntyre out.
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
McIntyre's been taken to the deep waters, but he's proving to be someone nearly impossible to keep down.
Mysterio is almost impressed right now. His opponent is showing just as much heart tonight. He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Looking for the victory!
McIntyre somehow escaped before the pinfall.
Unbelievable.
And he's able to counter.
Way up there.
So much damage inflicted.
Cover. Is it enough? And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Strong suplex. That could take some of the fight out of Mysterio.
Yeah, Drew looked pretty confident with his attack there. Here he goes for the win!
Can he close it out?
Oh, my God! This is where desperation becomes a factor. Time to pull out all the stops. Mysterio ready to drop. Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
And here comes the biggest little man in the history of WWE, Rey Mysterio. This is classic Rey.
Quick movements, quick strikes. Rey Mysterio on top of his game. Wow. Mysterio turned his lights off. 2 count.
That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
And he
consider this an upset, Byron.
Yeah, hard-fought victory for this superstar, but he definitely earned it.
Yeah, look at it. His opponent, sore loser.
Yeah, but apparently it backfired. That's what you get for not accepting a loss.
And now the celebration can begin.